Alright, there we go, that's the button. Hello. It's been quite a little while since I've done this, almost long enough that I've forgotten the controls again, but fortunately I don't think I'm quite there yet. I think I got it under control. Um, yeah, I haven't been streaming regularly in a little while now, because I've just been dealing with so much stuff. Nothing like incredibly extraordinary, uh, but just like things that I gotta do in my life. With like work and grocery shopping and mostly it's just been like reorganizing the apartment and a couple of other extraneous tasks like doctor's appointment. I got another one coming up soon, and then just working around the house. Really, I mean, I spent today troubleshooting my internet because I was rearranging some of the equipment. I've cleaned up my room a lot over the past week or so, and that was one of the last big things that I had to do. But unfortunately, in doing so, uh, I ran into some technical difficulties and was worried that my internet was going to be down for the entire weekend. So I spent some time under my desk figuring that out, not on some Monica type shit, but you know what I mean. Um, but all that said, I've been itching to get back to streaming for a while, and I've been hoping to start it back off with something that's pretty chill, something that interests me that I can kind of take at my own pace. And that would be getting back to Ghost of Tsushima. We've got an entire DLC to do, Iki Island. I've finished liberating all of the island, all of Tsushima itself. So it's time for me to get to the rest of that and see how long that goes for. And hopefully I can immerse myself in that about as much as I did in the main campaign, and just get as much joy out of it as possible. So all that said, I'm not going to spend too much more time yapping. I'm going to open up the game right now, and we're going to get right back into it. So let me turn this on. Oh, I also got a new stream deck. I'm not going to be able to show it on camera because the cable is it's kind of at its limit from what I understand. But it's the Stream Deck Plus XL, so I spent some time figuring that out, and I packed up my old one, sent that to Navi a while ago. So he's had that for a few days. But yeah, usually I do these streams a lot earlier in the day. I'd go live at like, well, I guess you can't really go much earlier than 1 in the morning. But I consider this a part of the previous calendar day. So normally I'd go live around like 5 to 7-ish for Ghost of Tsushima. It's what I would prefer. But I've just been dealing with so much, and I wanted to take some time to chill. And then I got hit up actually by Navi with some PC troubleshooting requests. So I was helping him help helping him help his girlfriend help the person that bought her PC with troubleshooting some issues. So hopefully that all can be resolved and she can get her money. Kind of crazy that I was like the fourth party to all that. I didn't mind. I like talking about that kind of stuff, but it just the going along the chain of communication was it was kind of amusing to me. But anyhow, it's time to lock in. It's time to immerse ourselves back on the island. We're Jin Sakai here. We're watching the life of Jin Sakai as the Ghost of Tsushima. And we're back. A part of me sees that New Game Plus button and is like, you know, and then a part of me is like, I also have a full-time job. I don't want to do that. I do want to do that really bad, actually. I think I'd really enjoy it. I think I could also kind of breeze through it since I've already played a lot of the content and really absorbed it all in and immersed myself in it and was engrossed by it the first time around. And I do want to see what you get in New Game Plus that's different from the standard game. I know obviously like one of the dyes that I got for the final mission, either the orange or the white dye, like you should only be able to pick one, but we use the little save scumming exploit that my boy Eli told me about in order to get both. But other than that, I wonder if there are any differences that you can get from New Game Plus. But here we are. I do remember leaving off in this forest, and our next task is to speak with the boatman to sail for Iki Island. So I'm just gonna get right to it. I think I am gonna go. I don't know if I want to do this armor or a different armor. I'm pretty sure in the last stream I specifically put this on for the sake of this little adventure, but I actually don't fully recall. This isn't where we need to be, but this is the ruins of that farmstead outside of the fort that you clear when you get into chapter 2. I do remember that. Oh, let me open this tab back up, make sure I have that visible. Okay, yeah, we're not too far from our objective here. Let me check my gear and see if there are any other outfits that I'd rather wear. Because I'm sure there's going to be like a cutscene and whatnot. So, I gotta make sure I'm dripped out. I think if I were to wear the ghost armor, I'd probably do the default color. I don't think I want to do the traveler's attire. Although, I never thought about it. The traveler's attire in black is kind of fire. I do still like the yellow. But I didn't remember the fact that I bought it in black. What would that look like if I changed the hat? Let's do... I think it's also in gear. I go... let me equip it. And then see what my hat options are. Surprisingly, it actually looks not that bad in my opinion with the like lightly armored hats. Or the helmets. And Tadori's hat's pretty good too. Actually, this is really nice. Of course, it would look good with a headband. There have been a couple that have stood out to me, but nothing that's like, yeah, I absolutely want that. Kasaku's headband's pretty nice. It's not my favorite that I've seen, but it's pretty nice. Like, I do kind of want a hat, but I also know that a lot of times the hats, like, fully cover his face. Like, this is what I was kind of thinking, was the ash and straw hat. Because it's the same thing I'm wearing now, but darker, and it matches this really well. But I think in a cutscene, it would basically be, like, expressionless, you know? Honestly, I'm kind of preferring... I think Tadori's hat is the nicest for the armor. What does it look like in this color? It's decent. But maybe the ghost headband. Or the headband of rebirth. This is what I want to wear on my way into Iki Island. You gotta be dripped out is the thing. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but like... I gotta be dripped out. I actually can't tell what the different tiers are doing to this. Okay, so that's like the maxed out version. I don't remember what I wanted to have it as. I think I was on this before. But I don't really see a reason not to be on this. I actually probably liked the black face to the... Whoa. Let me rephrase that. I was gonna say the face to the coat, but the lapels, the whatever this is. I liked the darker, the contrast on this coat piece or whatever this is versus the yellow on orange. But I kind of like the armored shins. I don't know, I feel like Gusaku's the GOAT. I'm gonna have to leave that as it is. I don't feel like wearing the Ronin attire, honestly. Tadayori's armor is goated. And then of course you got the Samurai Clan armor. I don't actually like it in Hunter at Dusk. But maybe I would as I level it up, because that little cape is pretty nice. Yeah, with this version going, that cape's pretty cool. I would change the headband to something else, of course, but... At that point, though, I feel like I'm basically wearing the same thing that I am now. I do think we're gonna go back on the Traveler's attire. And I think I'm gonna do Tadayori's armor. I like it a lot. Something about it just sticks with me. We'll do Hunter at Dusk. We'll change the headband or whatever I got going on up here. Something a little better of a match for the... Hold on, let me upgrade the armor first. I think the cape is the move. I don't know if I need the full, like, fur garment around the belt. But I think, yeah, the added little cloak. I think that's the move. And I'll try to spare us some time here and just pick a headband, skip the mask. We'll go from there. Of course, the hat is fire. I like the improved one over the actual refined one, but it is what it is. Ghost headband's not bad. And like Swordmaster's hat, let me go back to it. Not in that, like, it's too different of a color. It's got nothing pairing with it on the armor. Headband of survival, headband of preservation. You know, I do kind of like the headband of preservation. Unwavering Mountain for Kosaku's helmet's pretty good. It's definitely a bit of a weird vibe, but it's pretty good. The refined Kinsei hat is kind of gas. I won't lie. That blue on black is really, really nice. I think right now I'm liking the headband Rebirth the most. I kind of just like the Clan Sakai sigil a lot. So I think that's part of what's compelling my decision there. At least, you know, narratively speaking. But at the same time, I feel like there should be some disconnect now that Clan Sakai is supposedly no more. I do think Unwavering Mountain looks better on this armor right now. But I like the florals of Sunset Defender more. The white headband's also pretty good, actually. Could do no headband. I think I'm happy with the one that I got on. I feel like I'm picking either this one or the white headband. Or the Kensei hat, straight up. I think I'm gonna do the white headband for now. Kinda like that. Now we gotta change the weapons to match. Gotta be Midnight Shark, right? I mean, I tried Piercing Shadows, but it's kind of got like a goldish to it. At this point, it's like, is the bow black and blue or is it gold and white, you know? Depends on the lighting. And yeah, that is true. There was a darker model of that hat that you were talking about, the Swordmaster hat. I think for this one we do Noble Crane anyway, because Endless Sky is very blue. Although, I gotta say, I don't really like the... Yeah, I like that more. I'm happier with that. What does the longbow look like on the back? The purple just matches the sword so well. It's like a perfect match. Yellow just stands out too much. We're doing the longbow, it's gotta be Noble Crane. Like, there's no way it's not. Now time to pick the hardest thing. The sword. Okay, Shogun Storm's a pretty good start. Shogun Storm was pretty good. Sea Dragon's Wing, Emperor's Tears. That would pair really well with the white headband, I gotta say. And I've been looking for something to pair this with. So I really like that. Could, of course, do the Storm of Clan Sakai. That one's good, too. I actually like that one a lot as well. I'm really just trying to pick whatever I think would aura farm the most for the cutscene. So I'm sure there's going to be cutscenes. I'm kind of thinking Emperor's Tears. Paired with the white headband. It's kind of fire. Maybe I just do... Ooh, that's an idea. Unfortunately, I don't think I can see it through. I was going to say maybe I just white out the weapons. But I think my options for that are kind of limited here. Yeah, we're going back to Noble Crane for the longbow, Piercing Shadows for the half bow, and then for the sword, let's try Ginbu's Darkness. That's not bad. That's a really good match for the fit. I think it's the best one that I have right now. I mean, I could just stick with Warrior's Brush. It's not bad. Island's Keeper, of course, because I'm going to the island. What's up, Navi? Yes, sir. I gotta see it through, bro. I got a whole DLC that I gotta do. How do you feel about Sea Dragon's Wing? You know, not bad, but I think if I'm doing that, then I might as well just do Ginbu's Darkness. I think that's what I'm rocking. That's what I'm rocking with, yeah. However, for whatever reason, I'm looking at all this and I'm thinking, I liked it more before. So I'm just gonna quickly swap it all back, and we're just gonna leave it as it was. Can't say I didn't try though. You can't say I didn't try to mix it up. I did try. I gave it a shot. Storming Falcon, Noble Crane stays the same. Alright, back to the fit. Noble Talon. In this color, I don't really like it with the upgrades, so we're going to do that. And then the white headband still isn't bad. I do still kind of like the white headband. But the one I had on before was... I tried to make mental note of it. Should have been this one, the Headband of Serenity. So what do we think? we like the headband of serenity more, or do we like the white headband more? Because the white headband matches with the undershirt. I guess if I am doing a white headband, I could do something like the headband of peace. But I think I'm rocking with the white headband. Thank you, Navi. I'm glad that I'm not alone on that. And I got a little journey that I can take to reminisce on all the stuff that I've been through in Chapter 2. Starting off here at Fort Ida, let me grab these supplies real quick. Yoink. And leather. It's my lucky day. Okay, I don't know if that's the boat that I'm looking for, or if it's the one in the distance way over there. But hopefully it won't take us too long to find out. White haunts, white headband. Okay, yeah, I see that. I see that. That's a fair point. We'll do that. Ooh, but I am gonna stick with a white headband. Should I do the ghost headband in white? No. That was quick and easy. Yeah, we're just gonna do white headband. What is my horse's name again? Anybody remember? I don't remember if I did. Oh, it's Sora. It's Sora now. My mind is still on Kage. It's got a place in my heart and it just won't leave. Okay, we got a little saving icon here, so I think this is the place. But the wind still guides me away. I just feel like I remember being in this camp when I got the initial prompt for there being a DLC. Am I wrong? Wasn't there a guy chanting up there? Because this is definitely a Mongol camp.
That's a good boy.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've streamed, so I'm happy to get back into this, because I've been kind of feeling burnt out, just in general, in my day-to-day activities. What's going on over there? Oh, is that a corpse? I've been kind of feeling burnt out in general in my day-to-day activities, and for a while I thought maybe that was because, like, I would still been trying to stream for a while, and I was like, maybe I need to take a break from that, and not push myself to do a bunch of stuff at once. And I do have to work. So, unfortunately, I can't get out of that, but how do I switch shoulders? Is it Q? Yeah. Can't get out of that. You're wearing a helmet. You need to get longbowed. But the burnout wasn't stopping, so I started to think, you know what, maybe the only way out is through. I gotta keep streaming. I've been enjoying it, I like doing it, I want to do it. We're just gonna keep bowing him down. I don't remember if you're considered a brute or what the deal is to you. I feel like I have the swordman stance for you. I do, yeah. One sec, ma'am. Tsushima Ghost Tsushima 2 is out already, but imagine having to buy a $2,000 PS6 to play it. You know, for a little while I had hoped that I wouldn't need to do that. And I was like, oh, it's okay, I can wait a couple of years for it to come to PC just like this one did. But then there was that press release like a month or so after it came
We're
out
safe now.
of Sony saying, yeah, we're walking back on our exclusives, releasing a PC later. We're trying to keep our environment all confined to just the PlayStation platform. Wow, that is a big bummer because as much as I am intrigued by the DLC, I am not going to buy a PS5 just for the sake, or not the DLC, as much as I'm intrigued by the sequel, I'm not gonna buy a PS5 just so I can play that and maybe GTA 6. Until the PS5 can look like this, fucking run a desktop operating system and fold my laundry, I don't really care. Ooh, special supplies. Must be from the island. Okay, there was another patrol over here, but... Oh, there they are. Oh, it's just bandits. Nice hat, dork. I did hear it was pretty good, though. I watched a little bit of, like, basically spoiler-free gameplay with the night that it came out, because Critical was playing it, and I tuned into his stream for, like, half an hour or so. So I caught a little bit of, like, the first chapter. Nothing that really revealed all that much, in my opinion, but it seemed interesting. But I have plenty of games in the docket that I can get to after I finish this one. A bunch of stuff that I want to play. I've been dodging Cyberpunk 2077 for a while because I just can't get into the grim future sci-fi fantasy of it. I don't know, it's just a big bummer to me. Mostly because I see it as being I don't know, I don't want to go from like already being bummed out about the state of AI in the world to being like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm gonna go back to a futuristic world where the internet is ruined and society is in shambles. I guess not in shambles, but... Ow. Yo, clutch boar!
What's he waiting for?
Let's see it. W boar, bro. W boar. Yeah. I own Cyberpunk, I could give that a shot. Red Dead 2. I've finished the main campaign of Red Dead 2, or at least I've gotten very close to it. I know how it goes. I also did play Red Dead 1 well before Red Dead 2 came out. I'd love to play Mirror's Edge.
Quickly, Sora.
I bought Ultra Kill and never played it. A whole bunch of stuff really. I should be careful not to run out of arrows. Ow. I don't know why I went up against the spearman on a horse. Wait, can you actually... Oh, I thought he was going to continue riding. Oh, you're still alive. Okay, I'm doing okay on arrows. You're not Sora. You're Sora. Do a little transfer. There's a bunch of lights here. A bunch of arrows. That's clutch. What do we have going on here? Oh, here's Yuna. I didn't even realize. So this is the place where they're all hypnotized. Well, there go my arrow problems. Alright, where's this boat that I can board? There it is.
We sail on your command. Are you sure about this, Lord Sakai? Iki Island's no place for a samurai.
They're all places for samurai. We better start a long series of tales. The enemies on Iki Island are ruthless and can test the strength of even the most hardened warrior. Are you sure you want to proceed? Yeah.
Make for the northwestern shore.
Near Fort Sakai.
My father built it to last. If there's trouble on Iki, the locals may be sheltering there.
I'll get you there as fast as I can, my lord. The sea's been angry ever since those Mongols arrived. Storms are especially fierce around Iki.
Not surprising. The Eagle tribe is doing something horrible there.
Whatever they're up to, they've angered the Kami. But don't worry, I've sailed through worse.
Come,
The fucking
Sora.
ocarina from Legend of Zelda?
Brace yourself, boy.
Sora!
Yo, jump scare. That was super loud. I just looked at what my application volume is. It's at 5%. Did I just lose a second horse, bro? Did I go through all that work, replaying the final few missions, picking a different horse, just to lose my second favorite?
Sora!
Sora!
I hope you made it to shore.
Are these whalebones? Okay, I gotta admit though, I'm liking the vibes of this place. Very Sea of Thieves so far. Do I not have to crawl anymore?
Did I make it? Looks like an old smuggling hideout.
Lots of hooks. Don't take the bait, Patrick. Records of E. Angsar Khatun, the eagle of the great Mongol nation, ruler of the Blessed Eagle tribe, sends warm greetings to the people of Iki Island. When your masters in Kyoto refused Kublai Khan's friendship, they called a great storm to your shores. Though the wind and waves lash your coast, I bring a final offer of peace. Accept my rule, and you will be blessed by the golden light of the eternal blue sky. Reject it, and my people will fall upon you like birds of prey, until Mother Earth is soaked in tears and blood. A shaman treats all within the four seas as family. I implore the people of Iki Island to welcome us as mothers and fathers, that we may shelter you in our homes as sons and daughters. Oh, this must have been the record that we find in that little coastal village before we departed to the island. They referenced the eternal blue sky twice. Interesting. I don't know where my horse would have gone. Unless I'm going to be horseless for this DLC and it swam back to Tsushima.
Yeah.
But Sora didn't look like they were doing all that well.
Need to find a
in the
way
boat,
out.
or in the water. I don't suppose that, Oh, new tech! Wait, left control, okay. You could have revealed that button to me a little early before I let go. Yeah, Sora didn't look like they were necessarily going to be Michael Phelpsing it.
It worked. Fort Sakai isn't far. I should see if anyone is sheltered there. And Sora, I will find you.
Oh, they have monkeys!
Maybe near the wreckage of our boat. If it washed ashore.
Wait. So we departed from the western coast of Tsushima to Iki Island's northwestern shore. And Iki Island is southeast of Tsushima. Why didn't we just... Why wouldn't they have moored the boat on the east of Tsushima? Whatever. The legend of the ghost has not yet reached the people of Iki. Here you have a clean slate to build your legend anew. Heir to infamy. Interesting. New exploration techniques specific to Iki Island are available. So we're at Sentinel's Peak at the Survivor's Coast. We have, oh, a lost friend. After our boat to Iki capsized, my horse and I were separated in the squall. I should scour the coastline and see if I can find the wreckage of our boat. If, ... If he survived, he may have left tracks along the shore. Okay, I was planning on following the coast anyway, and this kind of reveals to me that if I'm going to get horse charged, that Sora is alive, so that's a W. The Eagle's Cry. My father built Fort Sakai 15 years ago during the samurai invasion of Iki Island. Now, it could be a place of refuge to anyone fighting back against the invading Eagle tribe. Perhaps I will find allies there. Okay, we'll track that for now, even though I was going to follow the coast to begin with. Yeah, this place is cool. I like the monkeys. Can I bow to the monkeys? No. Alright, what are the techniques that they mentioned? This is new exploration techniques. So these are for the charms that I haven't got yet. Wind of Harmony. Follow the guiding wind to discover animal sanctuaries on Iki Island. And Wind of Concentration. Follow the guiding wind to discover archery challenges on Iki Island. I have 4... what are these? Legend tokens? Forgot what they're called. I was gonna save these for this final tactic. For this technique, but I don't know. These aren't super necessary. Maybe I should find out what these are before I end up deciding to track them. And I was thinking that if I came here, I would be able to get that charm that allows me to befriend the dogs, the enemy dogs. That is a reward for linking your Steam account with your PlayStation Plus account. Or I guess just PlayStation account because you need PlayStation Plus. But you get that and an archery outfit that looks like Sensei Ishikawa's. So I haven't done that yet. I might not. We'll see.
Follow.
Okay, they have a bear here on Iki Island. I suppose the bird wants me to go up this rock. I don't know the best way to do that. Oh, I can climb here. I just went the long way around, the scenic route. Oh, there's blood. Ooh. Called all the way up here from down there? While bleeding? Petals caress. The wind strip petals on the journey. That's a pretty nice headband. Kinda groovy. Alright. Okay, there's a camp over there. Something on fire. Maybe some lava. Minecraft type beat. Oh, that looks like one of those animal shrines. This is right here, so let's just hit the island, and then we'll return to the main coastline that we're on. See if I can find my horse. Because I feel like not having a horse is going to be pretty inhibiting for a little while. Unless...
Where'd he get off to?
I gotta say though, I really like this blue water. This is really nice. Raiders Promontory. There's a crab.
Mongols capturing monkeys?
You let those monkeys go. Gotta watch for their feet, that's the method.
Samurai!
My eyes are pretty tired though, I gotta admit. It's gonna be hard not to blink. Be free, my friends.
Despite the violence, it is beautiful here.
Yeah, they got butterflies and everything.
My mother taught me to play the flute in a place like this. The way the monkeys dance reminds me of a song my mother taught me. Let's see if I remember it.
Wait, I gotta do it manually? Move my mouse to adjust the flute's pitch. Follow the ups and downs of the melody to stay in tune. Bro, what? This might not be the best control method for this. Never mind, I understand it. I can befriend the monkeys. Let's go. This DLC is awesome.
That was the first song she tried to teach me. I pouted when I couldn't learn it. So she played with me.
I think mine was Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
As I did. So I wouldn't
I
feel
didn't learn that on
bad.
the flute. Actually, I don't remember what the first song I learned was, because the first instrument that I was taught was... Oh, no, I guess I did get a piano before I got, like a keyboard, before I got a violin. The first instrument that I was, like, trained on was a violin. For, like, a single semester of middle school. Charm of Mashira's protection. Whenever you heal using Z, your perfect parry and perfect dodge windows are extended for a limited time. Healing costs 1 additional resolve. Okay, so it's kind of a trade-off there. You can heal, and it costs 2 resolve now, but then it gives you an easier time parrying and dodging, and hitting those perfect parries and perfect dodges give you a bunch of resolve in return. So, that could be worth it. Remains active for up to 6 seconds. So I'm guessing finding another monkey sanctuary will increase the duration that this is active for. More accurate Navi? What do you mean by that? It's got a stick. I can pet the monkey. Oh, it's the same animation. I mean, that's fine. Can I amass like a monk? Oh, he put his stick away. I was gonna try to get a monkey army going. Train them in the ways of the swordsman. Okay, I don't think I can climb this. I don't know why I wanted to. I don't know. It just seemed neat. Okay, what is this? Forbidden Shrine. A Seeker's Tonka. The old world is gone, though life is never ending. Focus your spirit. Take up the archer's mantle. A seeker must aim for truth. Take up the archer's mantle. A seeker must aim for truth. Okay, I'm seeing the blue fans. A bunch of arrows around. I thought I might have been onto something. Can I, like, think? Pick up the archer's mantle. Oh. Praise to you. I have no beautiful words. Protect me from Mongol eyes. Shield my mother and my wife from them. Shelter my sons and my daughters from them. Hide my harvest so we can eat. Turn your smile toward us. My faith is as hard as a diamond. I offer flowers. I offer water. Alright, let me grab this flower. I'm gonna get to some high ground over here. That white tree is interesting. I don't think I noticed that when I was patrolling the coastline earlier. And there seems to be something else over there. Oh, there's a campfire over there too. Man, I really shouldn't be letting myself get distracted from finding my horse already, but I'm gonna. Oh, stop me now. And it's what the bird wants me to do anyway. heard something. Where do you want me to go, bird? That would have been bad. That would have been real
If you can
bad.
handle yourself in a fight. Come here.
Are you challenging me?
That depends. Are you for or against these Mongols?
Against.
Then that's all I need to know. We set up archery targets around Iki to train for another samurai invasion. Instead, we got Mongols. If you're looking for practice, shoot an arrow through each lantern as fast as you can.
I've shot warriors while riding on horseback. I think I can hit a few
Sorry, I don't know what that
lanterns.
Hitting them is one thing.
Little
Speed
drinking
is
sound come to the
another.
microphone.
When you're
Hit
ready,
a little
grab
air
an
bubble when
arrow.
I was drinking whatever that is. My strawberry beverage. When you're ready, grab an arrow.
Back off.
Increases concentration time, huh? By 0.2 seconds. Type shit, bro. That's so cool. That's awesome.
Going in the right direction.
Oh, I gotta do it even faster than that.
Fighting Mongols. Couple more goes and you'll get there.
Yeah. Does that take my arrows? No. Already missed gold. Can I exit? Hit a little retry. Is that an option? Would have been pretty nice. Man, 7 seconds. I'm gonna have to do half draws.
Picking us all off, one village at a time.
I'm committed though. I'm gonna get this. Okay. I think I should start all the way in the back. Because I'm getting faster. I should start with the ones all the way in the back. And then half draw my way on the way down to the right. I just barely missed it. I do wonder if using the concentration would matter. It seems like it does. Okay. So the concentration... Oh, shit. That's still up. The concentration does actually affect how much
They
time
won't
you
be.
have.
Never lend money to Tenzo.
Tenzo? I feel like I recognize that name.
Haven't seen any raider shoot that good.
I barely got it because I missed the first one the first time. But I did get it. So, apparently the concentration actually does matter. That is good to know.
Wonder if Fune's heard about
Alright. Well, now we found out what the deal is with that. Now, it doesn't seem very smart to go up there while they're actively shooting at targets. But I'll admit, it's not going to stop me from trying. Okay, so there's supposed to be a different way that you could have approached. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Alright, we're close to this white tree, so I'm gonna go inspect what this could be, if it is anything of significance. And we proceed towards the horse. Mira. A horse is here. I heard the little chime of, like, there's a collectible or something nearby, so I might see a golden bird soon. Maybe. That, or there's just like a record hidden away somewhere. Okay. The white tree does not seem to be that significant. Just a little landmark, I guess. Okay, I see people over here, a campfire, and the wind is guiding me in this direction. Let me grab these flowers. And I'll go approach these people. Alright, well. Little distraction, there's a golden bird. Sly Hunter's Forest. Deer Sanctuary. Oh, right here. You got that song going on. Oh right, I have to like kill the shamans first, right? Allowing them to attack relentlessly. I thought you were about to start crawling. I'm not gonna lie, I'm farming resolve off of this guy. I tried. Trying to hit that perfect parry, it's hard to get the timing right. And you can't just hold block for that.
You're going to be all right.
Forget about me. Please, go to the north of the island and look for the cliff with the seagulls.
Why would you send me there?
I have seen men leap to their death. They say the eagle tribe makes you choose, join or jump. And now they have my son.
Say no more. I'll make sure no one has to make that choice again.
Alright. How far away is that? Not that far. My horse is close, but I don't know if there's any significant thing for me to do at this deer sanctuary. I feel like there should be. Oh, yeah, I can play the flute here.
My mother loved
Okay, well,
the deer.
that guy can wait a little
Honored
bit.
them. I'll play one of her songs for them.
This one's a little tricky. It is nice to get a little bit more lore on Jin's mom, his time with her. After he was so much of a daddy's guy, daddy's boy in the main campaign.
My mother would sit us down by deer like these, and have me recite poems from Kokinshu for them. I struggled. Whenever I faltered, she would pick up right where I left off. She knew it all by heart.
Charm of Sugru's sight. With the blessing of the deer kami, bows can shoot up to 3 arrows at once if you have enough ammo. That's pretty cool. When aiming a bow, it takes 3.5 seconds to lock onto a target's head. Heat-seeking arrows? What are we talking about here? 3 arrows at once if you have enough ammo. It takes 3.5 seconds to lock onto... I mean, I don't know if I want to shoot out 3 arrows at once, but the lock-on's kind of cool. Unless I can shoot 3 arrows and they're all 3 individual headshots, that would be sick. Let me put the deer. Alright, deer shrine taken care of. Let's go save that lady's son. She said it was at the top of a cliff, so let's proceed this way. Loud. Oh, they're aggro to somebody. Oh, this is an actual camp. I thought this was going to be like a little mission. Okay. Assassinate enemies from above without being seen. 0 out of 3. I got a dog to worry about. And a bird that wants me to go somewhere. You know, he can wait again. The bird's gonna lead me to something cool. The bird may or may not be leading me to a poem location. Oh, it's another archery challenge. Thank you, bird. I'm gonna hope that that's far enough. It wasn't. Oh, that's a big L. This one's tough.
Almost impressed.
7 seconds again. Yikes. Yikes. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'll tell him. Better than Hune. Sure hate
All
that.
right. Turns out that's the method. Using your concentration. Okay, so as that upgrades, am I getting am I getting more time on it? Yeah, 0.6 now. I think it was 0.2 before. So it seems like it's progressively going up little by little. I could be wrong. Maybe it was 0.6 to start, and I was scoffing at that. But I feel like it wasn't. 0.6 is decently significant. Okay, how am I gonna get into this camp though? I guess I could follow the flowers to the right. That looks like it's probably the method. Or I could take the rocks to the left, and I'm gonna have to assassinate the archers. If I take the path to the right, I have to worry about the dogs. Can't make that jump. Oh, but I can get up here. They pinned an eagle onto the rock. Okay, and there are archers, presumably archers in the tower. I don't know for sure if they have the range to see the archers on the stands. I could approach from that direction, climb, like scale the cliff, attack from way up. Let's do that. Shit. You see nothing. Okay, those ones weren't detecting me, so I think I'm probably out of their detection range here. I didn't realize that I aimed for his shoulder, it looked like his head. I didn't realize until I was about to fire that I was like, oh, that's not the right thing. Okay, 3 aerial assassinations without being seen. I could probably get that guy. And those two. I don't know if the chain assassinations count as a single aerial assassination. But I'm pretty confident I can get this guy. If it'll let me onto this rock. Yep. Now hopefully he sees the body. He didn't. But I could potentially lure him over here using a wind chime. Well, that's a slaughter. Okay, so that counts as being seen. That's a big bummer. I might be able to burn both of them to death. Okay, that does open me up for a lot better movement here. I'm gonna feel really bad about it because there's a prisoner in that cage right next to that that light, that fire. I might be able to get an aerial assassination on that guy though. I think the dog would count as seeing me. I'm fairly confident. I can do 1, 2, 3. That'll help this situation quite significantly. I don't know if you can do an aerial assassination on a dog, is the concern. But maybe if I get in that direction, I can wind chime the dog somewhere else. And then do an aerial assassination on the guy.
I never lied to anyone.
Okay, I can attract the dog. I'm gonna lure the dog over behind this. Ooh. I'm not gonna lure the dog behind the tent. There's a guy in the tent.
Down. He will hear you.
Okay, if I sneak my way over there, I think I could get those two off the rip. And then him is my final. I'm so sorry, dog.
Make us stop. Make us stop.
Parkour. Come on, you don't need the supplies anymore. Step on out. I think he'll step into a range where I could potentially get him. But I can also afford to be a little impatient. What could that have been? The rest of them I don't have to be too careful about. But I've already cleared up to this space, so I'm gonna probably clear the guys at the entrance first, and then work my way up. The difficulty is that I'm gonna have to walk over here, because this is a very pointy wall. Okay, it seems that the only concern there is a dog and a guy. So I can quickly anti-dog maneuver. I gather these wind chimes. Nope, don't need them. Okay, these cages are unoccupied. I think I already grabbed the arrows. They have to hold E and then control. Nice little secret route over here. This is good. Ow. I'm glad that didn't take away my ghost dance. What do we got here? To the captives of Sentinel's Peak. To be read in Japanese to all captives upon arrival at Sentinel's Peak. Angsar Khatun. Is that how you pronounce that? Angsar Khatun? Called the Eagle by her people, offers prayer and comfort to you. We have given you guidance, gifts of wisdom, and chances to redeem your cowardice and bloodshed. When you were lost in the desert at night, we lit your way with a full silver moon, and a clear path of white stones. But you chose instead the dark wilderness. You rejected our friendship. Now you are lost to us, and to yourselves. There is nowhere else for you to go in this world. Think on your crimes as you complete the final journey to the lower world, and face the judgment of your ancestors. These are the words of the eagle, Angsar Khatun. Sorry, I'm responding to a message. Okay, the wind chimes are going crazy up here. I'm full on consumables. At least from what I understand. Can I get even higher up here? I think I can. I don't know that I'd have to, but I think I can. Now, this is gonna go crazy. A little bit of parkour here. Hey, let me do the thing. There we go. Should be one more of you left, right? You know who I am. I'm gonna fuck you up. Alright. No longer does that lady have to worry about her son being forced to jump off the cliff. So this is where they were being forced to jump from. I would have thought it was all the way up there. Okay, so I've been to those two areas. That's where I did the archery. That's where I found the monkeys. I'm gonna guess that's where my horse is. Oh yeah, there's the bodies. Those might just be Mongols. Oh, and that's another raider that's burying people. Okay. Okay, so interesting that here, what would have been bandits are now allies to me. Just because the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Have you seen him? The ghost of Iki?
The ghost of what?
The samurai phantom hunting bandits. Tall as a tree. Eyes of fire. People camped by Kimono Trail saw him just last night.
If he's that impressive, I'd like to meet him.
This again? Tall as a tree with eyes of fire, huh? Someone on Iki Island is pretending to be the ghost. Survivors camped near Kimono Trail may know where I can find this imposter. Okay. Alright, bro. What if I pull up and this guy is as tall of a tree with eyes of fire, though? What do I do then? I just go back. I just go back to my fucking home island. All right, bro, you got this.
Une would have taken your son for what he did?
It's her law. Applies to everyone. Well, everyone but her.
What do you mean?
I was about to call for my horse, but forgot that I can't fucking do that. I was actually like, I was like inches away from it. You fucking kidding me? That's the thumbnail right there. I hope that little patch of sunlight that I just ran through is an option for the thumbnail. Because that was beautiful. Well, that's a whole person. Wait a minute, I never opened those cages. Can fast travel that, right? Yes, I can. I'm gonna make sure that, I'm sure the others have unlocked this. Oh, the cages are gone. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good. This guy have another rumor for me?
Ship came out of nowhere, fired a huge volley of burning arrows at us. We lost our homes, everything.
I'm sorry. Where did this happen?
Midway along the western coast. Be careful. The bastards blast anyone they see.
Stay safe. I'll see what I can do.
This guy just has all the tea. Oh, this map is massive. I mean, it's not as big as any of these areas, but it's respectable. Ships attacking people. Are we in the fucking upside down? So earlier when it said something about like going to the north, the lady said there was a camp to the north, and I was like, okay, maybe that's like a default dialogue thing, and it just means like on the northern end of the island. The camp is kind of far to the north, Sentinel speak. Even though she was to the north of it, so she would have said locally, like to the south, contextually. But that's east. That is undoubtedly the eastern coast. Unless I have been wrong my entire life about, you know, never eat soggy waffles. You know? Anyway. Let me go back to the deer sanctuary. Hello, deer. Me feeding my boy 5 Vicodins and an M&M. What are you? It's a cat! I need to go get raw fish so I can tame the ocelot. I found out a couple months ago that you can't do that in Minecraft anymore. That you cannot turn an ocelot into a cat. Which, like, I get it. They're going for realism, but fuck you, man. I put in all that work. I got nothing. Oh, there's a wrecked boat over here, and it looks to be an injured horse. Alright, well. Let me go... No, that's just a dead guy. Never mind. No sense of urgency needed. I thought that was my horse limping along the ground.
Captain of my boat.
That's a bummer.
Drowned in the storm. Another lost in the struggle against the Mongols. Another I failed to protect. He died in service to Tsushima.
Common courtesy discovery.
No sign of Sora.
All unwritten tales on Iki Island. Oh, interesting. Oh, there's only 4 more. Okay.
He has to be alive. Maybe he left tracks in the sand.
Okay, I'm supposed to be looking for tracks in the sand. Well, there's some kind of path here, but... Oh, yeah.
I know those tracks. Sora survived.
I feel like it'd be kind of unmistakable to see hoof prints. There's only one horse on this boat. I don't know how different...
What
how
did you
different
run to,
hooves can
boy?
be. Like, do they all have their own individual pattern, like fingerprints? Oh, follow more.
An even gate. Good. You're not injured. You stopped to graze. Must have been calm. And starving.
I thought he was gonna be like, oh, there's like horse fur or whatever on the trees, scratching his back or whatever. My nonchalant fucking horse. Oh, is this my saddle? Is this my stirrups? You're fucking kidding me. Like, let me look at it.
You fell. Or rolled. I hope you're alright.
Well, what are we doing all that for? I'm like locked in on these tracks right now. I'm not even observing the environment around me.
You there!
Quiet! They'll hear you.
What the fuck are we talking? Oh shit! Okay, I think that snake is upside down.
The Eagle Tribe is hunting us. The things they do to people's minds, it's awful.
Calm down. We're alone here.
When I heard them coming, I ran. Didn't see the snake till I was almost on it.
You did a fine job killing it.
Not me. A horse came charging out of nowhere, trampled it, and saved my life.
The horse. Which way did he go?
Up the hill, toward the Mongols.
Thank you.
If you find that horse, give him my thanks.
Sure thing, brother. Thank you for the information. No disrespect to Kage, but this horse seems like it can kind of fucking do everything. I feel like this horse could have soloed the Khan. I don't even know if I was, like, plot relevant.
Footprints. Mongol. They were surprised. Then gave chase.
I do think, though, that Kage just got disserviced by the timeline of events and my compulsion to go for a midnight black horse. I should have known. I should have known better than to pick it at the very beginning.
Skull's broken.
I should have thought, you know what?
By a
We save
horse's
it for
kick.
last. The horse is going fucking crazy.
That sound. They're close. Sora,
Are they
he needs
pleading
me.
with my horse?
Or not?
Whoa, let's calm down with that. Oh shit, what the fuck was that? Are you not a spearman? Yeah, you are. Oh, you switched? Is this allowed? I'm not gonna lie, I usually am pretty respectful and honorable about ending their suffering, but you got mogged by a horse.
Good work,
Yeah,
boy.
you ride that one out, buddy. My goat. Equestrian.
Sora,
Alright, let's chill on the bloodlust.
I'm here, boy. Are you alright? I thought I lost you. But I should have known you'd never give up. Remember that trick from before? Where you charged the Mongols? Let's try that again.
Hold 5 to activate horse charge and knock down groups of enemies. Which one's 5? Sorry, that was just like a boomer thing to do. I just had to make sure. I've gone through a couple of different mice and they have different layouts for these numpads. Hold 5 to horse charge. Horse charge drains your resolve over time. When your resolve runs out, your horse will stop charging. What about my resolve? Why mine? Why not the horses?
Good to have you back, boy.
Help! Over here! Help me, please!
Someone's in trouble. We need to help him.
Wasted my ult.
That's the last of them.
I can't expect Sora to have complex thoughts like resolve. With how goated this horse is, I think I could have it write a fucking master's thesis. This horse genuinely solos the verse, might be stronger than Goku. Maybe.
That's
My
twice
pop filter's
you
all
saved
wiggly.
my life.
I didn't do shit the first time.
You're welcome.
I meant him.
Yeah,
But
the horse.
My thanks to both of you.
Good work, boy. Time to go. This island needs us.
Alright, horse, we'll teach you the common courtesies like bowing your head to others and I don't know. Not putting your elbows on the table when you eat. Alright. Well, let me get to gathering my spoils of war.
Let's go,
Horse
Sora.
spoils of war. Reminds me of a normal video. How do you do it, man? How do you kill all these people? How do you reap the spoils? New ghost technique upgrades are available for horse charge. That's what that category is for? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Requires 1 resolve to activate, drains resolve while active. Reduces the resolve burn rate of horse charge by 30%. Awesome. Adds 10% chance for horse charge impacts to recover 3 resolve. We're gambling now. When striking an enemy with horse charge, the impact has a 25% chance to terrify nearby enemies. That's sick. I can actually upgrade my horsepower, which I'm going to do right now. Just fucking max out my horse. Fuck it, bro. I don't know if the horse actually moves any faster with the horse charge. Let's do Wind of Charms. And maybe Wind of Harmony. Alright, let's give this a shot. I don't know how much resolve I have. Let me see if I can kick in the VTech. I had enough. Not actually enough to gauge whether or not I was going any faster or not. Kitty! I almost talked back to it. Glad I did not do that. Alright, let's check out this lighthouse. As long as this isn't a frost flow situation, we should be chilling. Alright, you stay there if you want. I don't know, I guess I'll find you if you want to go roam around and clear the island. I did read a little bit of debating on whether or not you should do this DLC before or after beating the main story, and the consensus seemed to be do it after, but you could do it in the middle if you feel like it. And, you know, I wasn't entirely certain how I should play it out, like, for the progression. Oh, I can't enter this. For the progression of my playthrough as Jin Sakai. But, I think I made the right call, because honestly, going from having Kage to Kage valiantly laying his life down on the line for my sake, and me disappointedly picking some other fucking second-rate bullshit horse, to finding out that Sora the entire time was the main character, and I was out here putting in work for no fucking reason because he was just wanted to chill in the stables and do fuck all. You know, it gives me a new level of respect for him. He's just kind of that guy.
Here.
Nobody could defeat the Mongol invaders without some sacrifice, with the sole exception of Sora, of course. Am I on keyboard and controller? I am on keyboard. I do have a controller now. I should try plugging that in. I never really thought about it. At least, not much.
Another like those I saw on Tsushima.
I'm not listening to you.
Hey, are we doing alright over here?
What's wrong?
Our headman disappeared for a few days. We thought he'd been killed or captured. But he came back like this. I don't know how to help him.
I'll do whatever I can to stop
Bro,
this
I'm
from
telling you
spreading.
again.
You're safe now.
An Eminem and 5 Vicodins.
We're safe.
Right back to normal.
No one can hurt us.
Or something. I did not pay attention to what Jin was just telling those people. Something about finding shelter. Finding someone to help them. Oh, you were like right around the corner from some very evil, evil neighbors. Sora, I don't have any resolve, so... You're kind of running on E, and the economy's just not in a great spot right now. I can't really afford to get you any more gas. But don't worry, I'll put on the drip and I'll aura farm. What's wrong with the one M&M? Wait, do I not have access to any of the other dyes for this?
Can't let them know I'm from Clan Sakai.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. The samurai invaders here.
Can't let them know I'm from Clan Sakai. Can't let them know I'm from Clan Sakai.
I see. I see. That's... Huh. I kind of wish the armor for this was a different... had different perks, because it is such a... aura farming armor that I'd like to just be able to walk up to people and just fucking... Hollow purple. Dead. But I can't. I guess I could. I use the kunai like that. It is funny to me that I can only use the default armor for this. Honestly, sake of immersion, my diegetic gameplay, I'm gonna... I don't think I used that word right, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna just stick with what I got on. Ooh, or I could do the increase to stagger damage. Or this. Walk up. What's up, my brothers? How are we doing on this fine day? Lovely island we're having, am I right? I'm gonna do that, actually. What is popping, brethren? Wow, that guy got sick and fell over and died or something. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, you've seen through my ruse. Let me put on my armor. Hey, you quit that shit. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna... Whoops. Ow. We're gonna sticky bomb you. Actually, we're gonna sticky bomb one of you, because I hate you. I would have to hold blocked in order to get that to work. Okay, I think if I learn the aura farming ways, I could just W key these guys and have that work out. Yo, their saddles actually look sick here. Oh, never mind, it's just a blue saddle. The coat on this horse makes it look really cool. Alright. Anyway. Back to my heroic Tadayori's armor. I don't think there was any significance to me being in this location either, which is a little strange, because it seems like it'd have some kind of collectible or something. But whatever. We've earned a little more resolve. I can pull up to my horse. Oh wait. There's usually stuff in these. No? Okay. All that for nothing. Can I open this one? No?
Good horse.
Alright, next objective should be the Eagle's Cry. But, I've been live for almost 2 hours now. I think I'm going to call it here for Ghost of Tsushima. It's actually already almost 3 AM. I think I should, in order to lead a healthy lifestyle, probably just call it here in general. But, I had a good time. And for the first time in quite a while, the stream hasn't dropped the entire night. At least from what I can tell. So, that's definitely a W. Let me get to a position where I have a good little vista to look out on, and then we'll call it there. After I get this flower, of course. I wonder if I'm not allowed to use the Storm of Clan Sakai if I'm on the island. You know, we're gonna go the safe route, Sora. Should probably learn your name, seeing as I'm the side character in this arc.
Faster, Sora!
Memory of Sorrow. What is this? How do I interact with this? Oh, remember the past. What the fuck? White Elk, High Honor, Arthur Morgan type shit?
I drank my first sucker here.
Is Jin about to have a vision? Oh, he is. Whoa.
We're out of sake. Go get some from the men.
Yes, father.
What?
Young lord.
Can I get a handle of
You
Henny?
all seem in good spirits. Congratulations on today's victory.
Baby boy Jin.
The
Actually,
credit
that caught me off
belongs to
guard.
your father.
The raiders call your father the Butcher.
A fitting title for a legend.
I strive to honor his example. Now, if you'll excuse me, my father requests more sake.
Ah, take this. The raiders don't need it anymore. They're dead.
Thank you. Don't worry, father. I'm running back. We're gonna get crunk.
I brought the sake, father.
Good.
I'm ready to get white girl wasted.
Drink to victory.
Shouldn't we be celebrating with the men?
The Lord must set boundaries between himself and his followers.
Why?
Familiarity breeds a lack of discipline,
But they lay down their lives for you.
and it is their duty to do so, without question, as it is mine to obey my Jito. Your mother and I discuss such matters often. I relied greatly on her counsel.
This is the way
Wish
shareholders
I
act.
remembered her better.
Choco had clever insight, deep compassion. Losing her was like losing the best part of me.
This flute was hers. It's all I have of her.
Let's hear it then.
Gonna make me play another song, bro?
Play it.
Oh, never mind. We got automated this time.
That night was the first time you asked to hear me play.
Good memory.
The first time I felt like your son.
Ooh, surrounded by trauma. It is crazy that after presumably like a decade or more, there's still a bottle of sake barely buried into the ground and remnants of the campfire going on here. I don't know which one of these I want to have active at the moment. Probably the kunai. Alright, well, you know, I think as a Vista, this place will do. We'll look out over here, save it right now. Where's my manual save? I think it's manual 2 that I've been doing? Yeah. So far, pretty promising DLC. I've been enjoying it. So I'm looking forward to getting back into it. I hope that I'll be able to return to it a lot more quickly than I did the past couple times that I played this. But yeah, I mean, as it stands, I find this very compelling. I know I joked around a lot about the horse charge ability and the horse being the main character. I just feel a little salty over my lack of Kage. That wound will take a long time to heal. But you know what? I gotta admit, I'm happy to have Sora being as clutch as he is. So hopefully I'll get back to it pretty soon. I don't know for sure about tomorrow. I might if I'm on early enough, but I think I'll probably take some time to play the finals and chill with my friends, see whatever they get up to, depending on who's on. Um, I'd like to get into some more of those friend sloppy-esque games. We were playing some Gamble with your friends the other day, and I haven't gotten into that in a while. Although I do think that it does have a limited amount of charm to it, and we've probably tapped it for the most part, but I would be willing to play it again with a trio or more if I can get more than one of the guys on for it. And then, aside from that, I'd love to get back into Peak. I'm trying to think of what else. I don't really know what else, I'll be honest. There's nothing that really immediately comes to mind. I mean, if the guys want to play Apex, I play that again. Arc Raiders would be good, but neither of those are like under that friend slop genre. But yeah, we'll see. Either way, I plan to get back to this pretty soon. I do want to finish it out and do a bunch of the content for this game. After beating the main campaign, there's still stuff that's left, like the side activities, the bamboo strikes, the haikus, the Inari shrines, stuff like that. And then, of course, everything that DLC has to offer. So I want to see that through and then get some of the bits and pieces as we go along before I call it quits. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it's going so far. Hopefully, we'll continue along this, and I'll get back into it very soon. But I want to thank everybody that tuned in today. I do appreciate it. Thank you for all the people that came in that are new. Crispy Willie, Sakai May, I hope you enjoyed your time here. And to anybody else that might catch this, I do appreciate it. Anybody on YouTube, Twitch, either way, thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you had a good time. And hopefully, it'll be enough to compel you to come back again some point soon. All right, but anyhow, I wish you all the best. Good luck with everything going on. I appreciate all of you. Love you all. Look at stuff. Have a good one. See you around. Peace. Bye. Thank you, everybody. See you next time.